everybody. Welcome back to GenX podcast with Matt and Allie.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Allie. And we have been taking a little break cruising, as some of you may have noticed. But we are very excited to be back because we love this movie. We hope you love it too. This is an 80s movie with what I think is like prime Steve Martin and
Michael Caine. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels is the movie, if you haven't figured it out now. And we both love it very much. It's one of our favorite comedies, right up there with Three Amigos, another Steve Martin classic. That's why I wore this shirt. I don't have any Dirty Rotten Scoundrels shirts, so it's the closest I can come.
Wow.
But yeah, we do love this movie. I wish they made the Funko Pops for these guys. That would be amazing. I would totally get those.
I don't know if this is like that. I don't know.
It's a cult classic. I mean, it's popular enough they made a Broadway show out of it.
They did?
They did, yeah.
I have not seen that.
And a modern remake of it with
Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson.
Yes, which I haven't seen it, so I can't judge. I can't judge it myself.
Compare, but it's okay.
It definitely got pooped on by the critics when it came out. It was definitely panned pretty badly, which, you know, Anne Hathaway is like a critic's darling, so it had to be pretty bad for them to really...
It wasn't great. It wasn't awesome,
yeah.
But
I personally haven't seen it, so I can't judge it myself. But I know this movie's amazing. This movie itself was like a remake from a foreign film, I believe. So it's not even completely original itself, but
yeah.
We'll get into some fun facts about who they wanted to be in it originally. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we have been away. This will be... so normally we crank them out every 2 weeks. This will be 4 weeks when we put this out, probably tomorrow. And yeah, you know, it is what it is. We were, like she said, we went on a family cruise. My wife and I were celebrating our 20-year wedding anniversary. Brought the kids with us. We went on a cruise from Spain to Portugal, hitting all the spots, Barcelona to Lisbon, and we had a lot of fun. We were cruising the Mediterranean, and much like the guys in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, on the French Riviera. Enjoying Europe.
Pretty lavish.
We even talked about filming it while we were on vacation, but it just did not happen. We were having too much fun.
Too much fun.
Yeah. So again, if you're an avid listener, to our few fans that do watch us on the regular, we apologize for the
making you wait.
Yeah, but we're back, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's
get into the trailer really quick.
Exactly.
Steve Martin and Michael Caine are competitors in the Riviera's most profitable business, but with very different styles.
Do you have any idea what it feels like to take a woman for $20?
No, I haven't. I'm afraid it's a little out of my class.
Can two con men survive in a town really made for one?
Really? We find a woman, set a price, and the first man to extract the correct amount from her wins.
Wish me luck.
Let the contest begin.
If I lose, I'll leave. If I win, you leave.
To prove once and for all who is the dirtiest, the rottenest.
Do you feel this?
The sleaziest, the sneakiest, the phoniest.
Thank you, Your Highness.
The trickiest.
Don't you ever have an emotion that originates above the waist? No!
The all-time champion of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Surely he was no match for you. I'm younger than you, better looking than you, thinner than you.
Know your limitations. You are immoral.
Steve Martin is the man no woman can resist.
Eat your food.
Excuse me. May I go to the bathroom first?
Of course you may.
Thank you.
And Michael Caine is...
Lawrence Jameson.
Chips O'Toole. Dr. Emil Schaffhausen.
And they're both Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Do you want the whole world to know?
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. You mustn't turn your back on them for a second.
And now that we're back from the trailer, let's get straight to casting call.
No, grades.
Oh, the grades.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Got
You
ahead
first.
of myself.
You first.
You always do this to me. I always have to go first.
I'll go first. A+ for me.
Okay.
I love this movie. I can't see a single thing wrong with it.
I said the same thing.
It's perfect. Such a good comedy.
It's an A plus because there is nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing like.
There is nothing wrong with it.
Don't get me wrong. There are some A plus movies that I still have a little bit of nitpicking about, but they just
they're too good not to.
Exactly. But this one, I don't have. I got nothing. I got nothing to pick about it.
Is it like my favorite movie of all time? No, there's like cinematic masterpieces that I love more, but
sure. I mean, it's not The Godfather, but
nothing
it's still
wrong
great.
with the movie, so there's nothing to.
No, and it's
bring it
hilarious.
down.
It's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even like, and I guess you could like say, nowadays people might be offended by Steve Martin's portrayal of Rupert, the idiot boy, saying like, oh, he's making fun of people with intellectual disabilities. But I mean, as a father of a daughter with an intellectual disability, I'm not her, obviously, my other daughter, Eva, I'm not offended at all.
I think it's funny.
It's hysterical. I mean, he's just hamming it up so good and so great. Yeah, no, it's.
I think it's just for the bit. Like
it's just some people are just easily offended, and
I get
these
that.
days,
I'm very sensitive too. I'm very empathetic.
I think people who don't have intellectually disabled family members are probably even more sensitive towards it because they don't really.
Yeah.
But
I don't really think it is that offensive.
No, it's not. It's not. It's.
I think it's about context.
It is about context. You're right. So anyway, it's a great movie. And yes, right back to what you're saying, we're going to go to casting call.
All right.
So we'll keep this brief. There's really only a few people to name. Of course, the great Steve Martin, who we have done on this show before.
So I feel like we've done it a couple times, maybe.
Probably because we're big fans of his. So we do a lot of his movies.
But he plays Freddy.
Yeah. I'm going to get to his filmography real quick. We're just going to hit some highlights. He started off big time with The Jerk and the Man with Two Brains, All of Me, Three Amigos, Roxanne, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which we did on the show.
And we also did Three Amigos.
And of course.
So go back and watch those.
Yes, please go back and watch those. And then, of course, this movie, Parenthood, Father of the Bride, Cheap by the Dozen. He did do the Pink Panther and a remake and a sequel to it. It's a Pink Panther remake. Honestly, I didn't see them. I tried to start watching them. I just didn't dig the first Pink Panthers back in the 70s, and it's not my kind of humor. I'm sure he did a good job with it, but it's not my thing, even though it is starring Steve Martin, who I think is one of the greatest comedians of all time.
That was not of my era, so I never watched it, but I don't know.
Of course, he has hosted Saturday Night Live 16 times. So.
Yeah, they love him there. So
yes.
We love him too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now the great Michael Caine, we will go ahead and get to his filmography. Again, we'll just hit a few big ones. There's a bunch of stuff he did earlier in his career. I mean, he's been working since the 50s, but I do know him from Alfie 1966. They did a remake with that. What's his name? He did the remake. Guy from Jude Law. I think they did a remake with Jude Law. He did the Italian Job, and which they again remade with Charlize Theron and Mark Wahlberg and Ed Norton back in the early 2000s. Get Carter, again another movie they remade. I think that one was
I don't
with
really
Stallone.
think I would know anything.
So he did a lot of classics that they have already remade. He also did so more stuff that I would know growing up in the 80s and 90s. He did Hannah and Her Sisters, which I do remember that movie. It's a drama. Jaws the Revenge, which I think they must have really paid him some good money to do that. Piece of garbage. That's just hot trash right there. Jaws the Revenge. It was terrible. Now, Jaws 3, just to go off on a bit of a tangent, also a terrible movie, but a fun, terrible movie. Like, it's a fun movie to watch, as terrible as it is. This one is just terrible. It's not fun, terrible. It's just terrible.
Like, actually fun? Because, I didn't think the first Jaws was fun at all.
No, Jaws 3 is fun. It's
okay.
It's cheesy and it's fun and it's bad, but it's so bad it's good. This is just so bad it's bad. It's not good. Yeah. And then, of course, this movie, he did the Muppet Christmas Carol. He has done The Cider House Rules.
Oh, I do remember him from Miss Congeniality. That's what I remember him from. He was the pageant trainer.
Yeah. Of course, he is Alfred, the butler, in the Batman, the Dark Knight trilogy.
Oh, that's so him too.
Oh, yeah, he's great in that.
He's just a classy man.
I loved him in the Prestige, a great Christopher Nolan movie. But actually, I think it's Christopher Nolan's like finest film. I love The Prestige. It's so good. I wish it was like in our genre,
in our
era, so we could do it because it's such a good movie. Speaking of Christopher Nolan, just a little side note, I'm so excited to go see The Odyssey this weekend. My beautiful daughter knows what a fan I am of Greek mythology, and I had actually showed her the TV movie The Odyssey from like I think the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, starring Armand Asante. I showed that to her when she was a kid because I loved it so much.
I also was very into Greek mythology.
Oh, big
it was
time,
like a hyperfixation of mine.
Yeah,
so like
as well as mine. So yeah, she bought me tickets for Father's Day to go see that at the IPIC.
Yes.
So we're totally jazzed for that.
We're excited. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so
he was in Inception as well. Apparently.
Yeah, another Christopher Nolan. What a great director. The Dark Knight trilogy that we just mentioned, Inception, which is completely confusing but still fun.
I've never seen it. I really want to see it.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I'll watch it with you because I need to watch it again. It's one of those movies like you need to watch it like more at least. Yeah. So he also did Interstellar, another Nolan movie. Yeah. Again, I'll watch that with you. I've only seen it I think once, and I did like it. Again, confusing. A lot of his movies are very confusing. He's in the Kingsman movies. He was in Now You See Me, and one, I think it was 1 and 2, and probably 3. I didn't see 3. Anyway, he's a great actor. We love him. And then
is he still alive?
He is. He is. He's still working. Glenn Headley is the third star of this movie. I don't know her from a lot. She was in Dick Tracy. She was the female lead in that movie. She was in Mr. Holland's Opus, and of course, this was like her big debut, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
In film?
Yeah, I don't know if it was like her very first movie, but it was
in
like
theater as well. She's like known for that as well. I
probably. Let's take a look at her filmography. So no, I mean it's not her first movie. She was like had some minor parts and other stuff, but she kind of broke out with this movie, and she's great in it. I really like her.
She's really funny.
Yeah, she's very funny in this. She stands toe to toe with the other two guys for sure.
Definitely, yeah.
And so yeah, she was in Sergeant Bilko. She was actually in Sergeant Bilko with Steve Martin. Playing opposite him again, which is a funny movie. You should see it. 2 Days in the Valley. I like that flick. It was a good one. I was like Charlize Theron's big breakthrough movie. Breakfast of Champions, and I don't know much else. The Namesake. That's right. She was in The Namesake. I forgot. I like that movie a lot. It's really good. It's about Indians in America.
Who?
Like Indian immigrants in America. Not like American Indians. Not Native Americans, but actual Indians. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's a great movie. It's I saw it in the theaters actually. Yeah. Good. Good flick. Anyway, So there you go. That's our filmography. I will make a side note that Ian McDiarmid was also in this, who plays Emperor Palpatine in the Star Wars movies. Of course, I had to point that out to her. I'm like immediately. I'm like, you know who that is. You know who that is. Being the Star Wars.
I think he's in that like every single time we watched it. Like,
yeah.
Do you recognize him? Do you know who that is?
And I will add also that this was directed by Frank Oz. It's actually the first movie Frank Oz directed that didn't have Muppets in it. And we already did a whole salute to Frank Oz. We even did like a short from our Empire Strikes Back podcast about just how great Frank Oz is and his body of work. So this is he's not just a great Muppeteer or puppeteer and voice actor, but a great director as well. So
apparently,
very talented man.
Yeah.
So there you go. That was our casting call.
And now to your guys' favorite part.
Oh yes, of course. No, the synopsis. Now, bear with me. The printer is kind of losing ink, so it's a little light in some places, but I think you can handle it.
Good thing is that you don't have to read it.
Yeah,
I do.
I got old man eyes.
So.
My readers.
Lawrence Jameson is a sophisticated and affluent British con artist operating in the town of Beaumont-sur-Mer on the French Riviera. Aided by his manservant Arthur, who we know is like an investigator as well. He's like
he's like the police chief there.
Yeah. And I'm lying. That's Arthur is his servant. And Andre is the police official.
The Emperor Palpatine is Arthur. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Lawrence seduces wealthy women and cons them for his high-value sums by posing as an exiled prince raising money for his country's freedom fighters.
So funny.
And it's perfect. It's the way because the movie introduces exactly his play. And he sits at the at the gambling table. I've
At
never
the
been
casino,
to.
yeah, at the roulette,
And
roulette table,
he
yeah.
places the same bet as her. They lose, and he takes off his watch or his ring, and he goes, "See what you can get for this." And they go, "Your Highness,
Not the royal ring.
He goes, "It's for the freedom fighters." And then he walks out, and she follows. She goes, "Did you say Your Highness?" And boom,
Yeah,
and he's got her.
and he's got her.
Yeah, and it's perfect. It's so funny to watch. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And these white rich women, they fall for it. That's so great. I love it.
Yeah.
So while returning from a trip to Zurich, except in like Germany,
I think so.
Lawrence encounters Freddie Benson, an unsophisticated American hustler who brags off conning women out of relatively meager amounts with stories of his sick grandmother. And we
Say it. You do it.
we
You do
love
it.
this thing.
Say the line.
So he sees him on the train, and he's conning this woman to get a free meal out of her, and he's talking about his grandmother. And he says, "My granny always told me it is better to be kind-hearted and good than to not." And it's so...
I don't think it's quite verbatim, but it's close enough.
Yeah, it's just so stupid.
The second part, which is the funny part, you got perfectly.
Yeah.
It is better than to not. Because you can't think of anything better than to not.
I am going to help my Gram. She is the one who taught me it is better to be truthful and good than to not.
He's so good. He's so good.
And it cracks us up every single time we laugh. We love it.
Because he plays such a believable idiot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes,
it's not like over the top. It's just perfect.
And after he basically interferes with Lawrence's target.
Yeah.
Lawrence tricks him into leaving town. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm heading over to Beaumont-sur-Mer. I heard there's a lot of rich ladies there." And he's like, "Beaumont-sur-Mer? No way. You gotta go to this other place." So he tricks him out of his town
By hiring some really hot girl to say she's going there.
And then he finds his way back to Beaumont-sur-Mer regardless. And he realizes, and then he sends him into jail. He's like...
Yeah. Because he messes up at one of his targets, yeah.
Well, he baits the target, really. He's like, "Hey, look what he's doing with your money," and then he gets into jail.
Yeah.
However, after meeting one of Lawrence's former victims, Miss, what is it? Lady Fanny Eubanks of Omaha.
Of Omaha. She's great in this. She's
great.
really good in this too. I like her. Yeah.
And
he called me Lady Fanny?
Oh! Wait, no.
Wait. It's probably my money that's funding your mission.
I'm Fanny Omaha. Oh,
Lady Fanny Omaha. He called me Lady Fanny.
He speaks the highest of you.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Oh, Lady Fanny of Omaha.
He called me Lady Fanny?
Oh, yes, Lady.
So he realizes he's a fellow con artist, and he returns and blackmails Lawrence into training him. Lawrence teaches Freddie his refined style of deception with limited success, and develops a new con in which Freddie portrays his mentally disabled brother to drive away women once Lawrence has their money. So basically he's engaged to them, and they're gonna move back to normally the States, and then they meet Ruprecht.
And they were like, "Oh wait," he's like, "Oh, I didn't tell you about my brother Ruprecht. Oh, he's coming with us. I don't go anywhere without him."
And they're like,
and
"Okay, let's meet
Ruprecht's
him."
just a disaster.
And we'll have to put a clip of Ruprecht in there if we can, because there's no recreating that. It's
there really isn't. Why is the cork on the fork?
To prevent him from harming himself or others. May I use...
I was going to do it.
Excuse me. May I use the restroom? Of course you can.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That, Mother?
No, Ruprecht.
She's not our mother. Go on, Diana. You were saying?
Well, I think that the... Ah!
Ruprecht! May I take your trident, sir?
Yes.
Now, Diana, as you were saying, you don't think the poor should be allowed in museums.
I think the
Ruprecht, don't take the cork off the fork.
Why is the cork on the fork?
To prevent him hurting himself and others. Ruprecht, eat your applesauce. Ruprecht, we have wonderful news. Diana and I are going to be married, and we are all going to live in Palm Beach. Ruprecht! Eat your food.
Excuse me. May I go to the bathroom first?
Of course you may.
Thank you.
So good.
So good. And then and each one gets better
It's so good.
when he's in. They go into his
chamber.
His chamber. The locked doors. He's like, he starts knocking things off the shelf. It's great.
Ruprecht?
Ruprecht? I can't even. So good. Yeah, we're gonna have to show a
We have
clip
to
of
show a
Ruprecht.
clip.
Yeah.
Omaha.
Yeah, he's gonna love Omaha's big, wide open spaces. He loves to run and run. And run. Have you been banging on your putts again?
You won't have any more pots to bang.
So good.
It's so good.
If you haven't seen this movie, please
You
see
need to go watch it. We're not
Please
doing
watch
it any justice.
No, we're really not.
It's,
Yeah. We're just a couple of fans, just, you know. Just
it's so good.
Yeah,
Anyways.
yeah, go ahead.
So Freddie quits after Lawrence refuses to pay his portion of the gains, and unwilling to share his territory with Freddie, the pair agree to make a bet. The first guy to con $50,000 from a selected victim wins, and the other has to leave town for good. They choose the newly arrived tourist, the naive United States soap queen, Janet Colgate.
Love it. Love it.
I don't know why. The first time I watched this when I was like, I don't know, I was probably like 9 or 10 when I first watched this. I thought like they called her the soap queen because like her dad made toothpaste.
Well,
like,
that's kind of what you're supposed to think.
Like Colgate, like
yeah,
the toothpaste?
that's why that's the name. That's why you're supposed to think that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you're totally supposed to think that. Yeah, like you're just assuming that she's like an heiress to like the Colgate family or something. Yeah,
that's what I thought it was, but I guess not.
Yeah,
like, Okay.
Well, you learn later that she's
okay. Got you. Okay, so you're supposed to think that.
But yeah, you're supposed to think she's this rich heiress.
Got you. Well, I knew that, but I thought like I didn't know it was related.
Oh yeah. I'm sure the name Colgate was not an accident.
Yeah. Okay. So Lawrence attempts his usual con. However, Freddie intervenes, posing as a U.S. Navy veteran and psychosomatic paraplegic who needs $50,000 for treatment from a psychiatrist, Dr. Emil Schaffhausen.
Perfect.
And Freddie's story is just...
it's so good.
Gold.
It's gold.
It's gold. It's so good. They're dancing. It's just... It's perfect.
He and his fiance go on Dance Fever and compete and win, but then he goes back because they get lost. They get lost on the shuffle, and there she was on the dance floor, naked with him.
Who?
Go ahead.
I don't know who it is.
The host of Dance Fever. Was it Danny Terrio or something like that?
Something
He was
like
it's an actual like minor celebrity from like the late 70s. Like it was just a very funny story.
And when I woke up,
I couldn't move my legs.
And it's perfect.
It's perfect.
And I guess he finds out from Andre about the whole Emil Schaffhausen.
Yeah, Andre's spying on him. Yeah. So then of course
in response he poses as Dr. Schaffhausen, and it's so funny because she writes a letter to Dr. Schaffhausen, and she gives it to the mailman. And then right as he goes, Emil Schaffhausen, and he's like, and he takes a letter, and she's like, Dr. Emil. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So Lawrence poses as the doctor and agrees to treat Freddie if Janet pays him the $50,000 directly.
Yeah.
And the pair fight for Janet's attention, with Lawrence tormenting Freddie under the guise of treatment, and Freddie manipulating her with a fake suicide attempt.
I love the scene where he's like testing his legs with the stick.
Yeah.
So, oh my God. Steve Martin's facial expressions in that
It's
scene are
perfect.
just priceless.
Yeah.
This! Nothing.
Priceless. He's like,
Nothing. It's
so good.
And the tear coming down.
Look, Doctor.
He's so sad.
He's so happy. He's
Oh,
crying.
he's happy.
Look, Doctor, he's so happy he's crying.
He's happy.
Tears coming down because he's in so much pain from getting hit in the legs with the stick. Yeah, with the stick. It's so funny.
Yeah. One night in a club, Lawrence dances with Janet and taunts Freddie, which upsets some nearby British sailors.
Yes. Who sees Freddie in his Navy uniform.
His wheelchair.
In a wheelchair, and he's like,
and they're
"Oi,
like,
oi!"
And he's like, "She used to be mine," and they're.
Like,
if I could only get a chance with her,
yeah,
we'll take care of it.
He's always around.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it. There's a transport going to New Zealand or whatever. He's like, how'd you like your friend to be on it?
Really? So Freddie convinces them that Lawrence stole Janet from him, and the sailors agree to Shanghai Lawrence.
Yeah.
Later, Lawrence learns that Janet is not wealthy, having won her holiday and the title in soap company competition, yet has liquidated all of her assets to help Freddie. Touched by her genuine kindness and generosity, and adhering to his personal code of never taking advantage of the poor or virtuous, Lawrence calls off the bet. Freddie counters with a new bet. The first to seduce Janet wins.
Which, to Lawrence's credit, he's like, no. I'm not going to try to seduce her. But I will make the bet that you can't seduce her.
So yeah, Lawrence refuses to participate, but he's like, all right, if you can do it,
then I'll leave.
You win, yeah.
And you win and I'll leave. And
so
then
he doesn't think he can do it.
Yeah, but if you don't seduce her, you got to go.
Yeah.
So that's the new bet.
Yeah. You going?
No, go ahead.
Okay. I'm trying to think if this missed anything, because I feel like we kind of.
Oh, I'm sure we skipped over a lot. I'm sure, but like we can't like do every play-by-play of the movie. I mean, it's just it's so good though. It's so funny, guys.
Yeah. After Lawrence is abducted by the sailors, Freddie returns to Janet's hotel room and demonstrates his love for her by walking. Lawrence, who is also in the room, declares Freddie cured, having appeased the sailors by revealing his status as a Royal Naval Reserve officer. He leaves Freddie with the sailors, who haze him until the morning, while Lawrence puts Janet on an airplane home. However, Janet returns to her hotel room to find Freddie waiting and declares her love for him. What? Oh, yeah, declares her love for him. Andre informs Lawrence, who prepares to accept his defeat until Janet arrives at Lawrence's villa in tears, revealing that Freddie stole the $50,000 she had collected for him. Lawrence gives her a bag containing $50,000 of his own money and returns her to the airport, instructing Andre to arrest Freddie. Before her plane departs, Janet returns the bag to Lawrence, saying she cannot accept it. Andre arrives with Freddie, who claims that Janet stole his wallet and clothes. Lawrence opens the bag and finds the money replaced with a note, revealing that Janet is the Jackal, a prominent American con artist.
And Freddie's clothes are on the bag too.
Yeah.
So she gives him his clothes back. So they got played
conned
by a female con artist from America.
Yeah.
And it's just too perfect.
It's great. It's perfect.
It's so great.
Freddie is furious, but Lawrence takes delight in having been so skillfully deceived.
Yes.
He's like, oh, game knows game. Like that.
Yeah, game knows game. Perfect. Exactly. Yeah. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun how they just do the turnaround like that. And you don't see it coming.
You
really
don't.
You know?
Yeah, it's so good.
And then the final scene is great too. Where,
A week later, Freddie and Lawrence contemplate their loss at Lawrence's villa. A group of wealthy tourists arrive, led by Janet, who is posing as a high-value real estate. While the tourists head to the villa,
high-value realtor.
Real estate
agent. Real estate agent. Oh, you didn't say agents.
Sorry. I was like, what?
Like,
I value real estate agent.
Yeah.
While the tourists head to the villa, Janice tells Lawrence and Freddie that while she made millions in the last year, taking their money was the most fun. Lawrence and Freddie assume their role in Janet's plot as the trio prepares to scam their latest victims.
So she's like Mr. Australia himself, Michael Caine's character, and he's like, he thinks about it for a second, and he's like, "Good day, mate.
Throw some shit on the Bobby."
and then of course he can't do anything without his right hand man. And then right before Mark's about to say something,
but he's mute.
Unfortunately, he's a mute. He grabs his mouth. He's like, It's perfect.
Oh, okay.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's great.
So there you go. That's our synopsis, or her synopsis. Good job. Of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, one of our favorite comedies of all time, probably right behind Three Amigos and a couple others, more modern ones. I love The Big Lebowski and Anchorman too. There were some absolutely amazing.
We reviewed The Big Lebowski.
We did. Yeah, we kind of cheated. That was in '99, I think, or '98, '99.
That was in '98.
That was. I can't do Anchorman. No, it's just too far out. Maybe one day we will.
We'll see.
Yeah, but
can't do Napoleon Dynamite either. So.
So good. We love that movie so much. We're always quoting it to each other.
Yeah.
Your mom goes to college.
All right. No.
Sorry. Okay. We like weird movies, so
definitely.
we have definitely we
are like, have you never seen it? Like, no.
Most people are like, because don't get me wrong, like I do like some popular broad comedies as well that other people like Austin Powers and that kind of stuff, and they're good. But I do like the weird movies too. The oddball flicks. They're really good. They get
they hit differently. Yeah.
That was good. So we want to get into some fun facts.
Yeah, we should definitely.
Awesome, cool, fun facts. So it's going to be a little hard to read again because it's, losing ink. I got to change the...
Well, I can read it.
Okay. So now this, I do remember this now after I forgot all about it. But then when I read this, I'm like, oh yeah, I did. Yeah, which I'm glad they took it out. I'll tell you. So the teaser trailer features a sequence which does not appear in the final movie. So Freddie Benson and Lawrence Jameson were walking along a boardwalk, politely moving out of the way of other people, with a voiceover saying, "There are numerous distinguished gentlemen in the world, refined, cultured gentlemen, nice men, but nice men finish last." And the last few lines are spoken. Freddie pushes an old lady into the water, and Lawrence shoves a child's face into his cotton candy, which is so out of character for both of them.
Lawrence wouldn't do that. Freddie wouldn't really either.
Yeah, he wouldn't push an old lady into the water. Like, it's kind of funny, but because you're trying to say they're dirty, rotten. It's not fitting at all with their characters. That's why they took it out, I think. So, yeah, like they're not wicked like that, where they're just mean. They're not.
They scam rich ladies, not like kids on the street.
Or pushing old ladies into the water. So it's very out of character for them. So I'm glad they removed that.
Yeah.
You're going to love this because every time they talk about Michael Caine, it's Sir Michael Caine. She hates that.
Dame Olivia Newton-John.
Sir Anthony Hopkins. So ridiculous. So anyway, Michael Caine has described this movie as the funniest film he ever made. And I would agree with him. It is the funniest film he's ever made. So according to the DVD commentary, when Freddie is in jail trying to remember Lawrence's name, the entire scene was improvised by Steve Martin. I believe 100%. It's so good. Look, go ahead. Lawrence
Jefferson.
James Jefferson. No. Lawrence Jameson.
Yes! We're like this.
I love that. You can't remember his name, but they're like this. It's great. It's awesome. So when director Frank Oz first approached Sir Michael Caine about a key role in this movie. He tempted him with the promise of a cozy villa in the south of France for 3 months
For the 3-month period of the shoot.
Once Caine learned that the villa happened to be conveniently situated between the villas of two old friends, Sir Roger Moore and Leslie Briscoe, who I don't know who that is, but Roger Moore was one of the James Bonds. He jumped at the opportunity. According to Sir Michael Caine's autobiography, the tall, straight, black-haired girl dancing with him at the disco is actually his daughter. Yeah, Natasha. You want to go? No, this one's interesting.
This movie was originally a project for... No, how is Mike McJagger a sir? I don't get that. Yeah. How do you become a sir?
Well, in England, you become a sir or a madam if you're basically like...
Friends with the royals?
Super. Well, these guys, I guess, their achievement in the arts has, elevated them to a royal status. It's like just something they do for big celebrities.
It was originally a project for Sir Mick Jagger and David Bowie.
Yeah.
After
the video dancing in the streets together, yeah. We don't need to read all of that.
Anyways,
basically,
they wanted it for Mick Jagger and David Bowie.
And then it didn't. They wound up backing out. And then eventually they gave it to Martin and Caine. And
I've never seen...
And then Jagger and Bowie kind of regretted. They regretted backing out, which I'm so glad they did because, don't get me wrong, I've seen both Bowie and Mick Jagger do some small parts in movies, and they're okay. But like, I can't see either one carrying a whole movie.
I have not seen either of those act, and I don't think I could.
Here's a movie that we should probably do because it's an 80s movie, mid-80s movie that I've never actually seen. And it's a cult classic. A lot of people love it. I never watched it because I never had any interest in it because it's a musical and it's called Labyrinth. It's a children's musical with Muppets in it. It was like, like Jim Henson did like a bunch of Muppet work in the movie, and it's singing in it. And David Bowie is like the main villain of the movie with his big wild hair. And the main girl is played by the lovely Jennifer Connelly, who I had the biggest crush on. So I'm surprised I never saw it just for her. But I did. I have never seen Labyrinth. I've seen like little snippets of it on TV, but I've never actually watched it. And that's something we should just do because it's so rare that we do any movies I've never seen.
I like musicals.
Yeah,
so
you do.
Can watch that.
I think the only movie that we've done that I haven't seen before the podcast, obviously, was The Grinch.
Oh.
Yeah. Or no, Hocus Pocus and The Grinch. I hadn't seen Hocus Pocus
either.
Both of
those were messages.
Obviously. So yeah, we should do Labyrinth one day.
One day?
Soon.
Next.
You want to do it next?
I don't know. We're gonna forget if we don't.
All right. Yeah, we can do that.
Really?
So, yeah, why not?
Okay.
All right. Cool. There you go. You don't have to wait till the end of the show. We're telling you right now, our next movie is going to be Labyrinth. Boom.
Yeah.
This is the first movie I mentioned this. Frank Oz directed that didn't have Muppets in it, though he did go on to direct many others. Really good movies too. So Glenn Headey was named Most Promising New Actress, winning the CFCA award at Chicago for this movie. So
at Chicago.
Yeah, there's more. Chicago, something. So yeah, that's like completely cut out. So Sir Michael Caine was 55 years old when this movie was shot, and Steve Martin was 42. In order to make them appear roughly the same age, so as to make the disparity between the paths of their lives had taken, director Frank Oz had Caine made up quite heavily with old Hollywood trick of facial skin tightening to make both men appear in their late 40s.
Facial skin tightening?
Yeah.
How do they do that?
So the movie was used as a source for the musical Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, which opened at the Imperial Theater in New York City on March 3rd, 2005, and ran for 627 performances and was nominated for the 2005 Tony Award for Best Musical
Book and Score.
Book and Score, yeah.
Oh, well, that's why I haven't seen it. It was in 2005.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The movie was known as The King and... What? Ugh. The movie was known as King of the Mountain and Dirty Rotten Criminals during its early stages. Rowan Atkinson, John Cleese, and Richard Dreyfuss. Oh, there's more. Yeah. Eric Idle, Dudley Moore, Leslie Nielsen, Sir Michael Palin, and Gene Wilder were all considered for the role of Lawrence Jameson.
Yeah. I can see a lot of those, especially the Monty Python guys that they
Is
mentioned.
Leslie Nielsen a guy?
Yeah, he's the guy from the Naked Gun movies and Airplane, and I don't know if you know him because you haven't seen those yet. Yeah, he's really funny.
Yeah.
He's like one of those guys who like he's very serious, but he's like the movies he's in are super silly, stupid slapstick comedy, and he's
Is he like the relief? Like the
yeah, he's like he's a straight man.
Okay.
Yeah, and like funny stuff is like
happening to
yeah,
him, yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I just I'm not gonna we got more trivia, but I just want to say I remember when I saw this movie in the theaters. We actually saw it at Value Cinemas, where I would wind up working eventually. At the time, I don't think I was working there yet. I was probably, I don't know, 15 or 16 years old. I saw it with my friend Alex DeLeo, who lived across the street from me, one of my very good friends growing up, and still good, still friends with him. He and Hector both flew from out of state. Actually, Hector flew from out of the country to come to my 50th birthday party a couple years ago. So really good guys. The two of them, my buddy Alex and I saw this movie, and we were like so inspired by it. We loved it so much. We were so inspired by it. Like we did like a con on like a neighborhood girl that lived next door to him. It was like a year or two younger than us. We truly did. I mean, forget what it was, but like we totally conned her at it, and we were like, yes.
Poor girl. You took her money?
I don't think it was money. I don't know I really don't know what it was, but we definitely pulled one over on her, and we were like so proud of ourselves. And we were completely inspired by this movie, but that's why we did it. She actually wanted to be his girlfriend. Like they went out for like a few years.
That is so funny.
Yeah, she was like, he was 1 year younger than me, and she was like 2 years younger than me. So she was like only a year younger than him. But she wanted to be in his. Yeah, they wound up dating for a couple of years. But this is like before that. She was probably like 13 or 14, and we totally caught her. Like we planned it out and everything. We're like, we need to con a lady. Like, well, Andrea lives next door. Let's con her. I bet we could con her. I forget what we did, but it totally worked, whatever it was. So we were so proud of ourselves.
Anyway.
So yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
The third of 5 collaborations of Frank Oz and Steve Martin. I think it's trying to say that this is the third of 5 collaborations.
Yeah.
It just starts with the word third, but
yeah.
The others were Bowfinger, House Sitter, Little Shop of Horrors, and The Muppet Movie.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Little Shop of Horrors was before this. The Muppet Movie was before this. This is the third one, but then there was 2 more. He did Bowfinger, which is a great movie.
Bowfinger was the last one.
No,
yes.
Oh, House Sitter, 1992. Oh, okay.
These
yeah,
two
no, you're right. We're after. Yeah,
these two were before.
Okay. God, House Sitter's that old? Gosh, all right. Bowfinger's hysterical. That's a Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy combo, and I didn't even know Frank Oz directed it, but it's really funny.
Huh.
It's a funny movie. Yeah.
Gotcha. Eddie Murphy passed on the role of Freddie Benson.
Speaking of Eddie Murphy, how convenient was that? Right? That's true.
Sean Young was offered the role of Janet Colgate, but turned it down to do the Booth.
Yeah.
Is Sean Young a girl?
Yeah, she was she was Einhorn in Ace Ventura.
Einhorn? Oh, like
the cop.
Einhorn, like
yeah.
Einhorn, like
yeah,
with her
yeah,
face off.
yeah,
Like, okay.
Yeah, Einhorn, who was a man,
Yeah.
she was actually very beautiful, Sean Young, and I could totally see her in that role easily. Yeah.
She was good in Ace Ventura. So
yeah, she's good. Yeah, she's a good actress. She was pretty big in the '80s. She was in Blade Runner and a couple other popular movies.
Glenn Headley and Steve Martin worked together 8 years later in Sergeant Bilko.
Mm-hmm.
In that film, Martin plays a soldier and confidence man who bilks money from other soldiers and the army.
Yeah.
In both movies, Martin's character tried, unsuccessfully, to fool Headley's character into believing he was disabled.
Yeah, I only saw that once, but I did remember liking it. I didn't go into it with high hopes, but I actually thought it was pretty funny. Yeah. So, and then the last one is that we already mentioned this, that a remake called The Hustle. The Hustle was made by Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson, and not a very successful remake at that.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. So there you go. That was our review of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Pretty short podcast this week.
TBH,
What's that mean?
to be honest.
Okay. That's like a text code, TBH?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like, pretty short podcast, TBH.
Let me tell you how old I am. I can remember a time. Well, I mean, I remember a time where I didn't even have a cell phone, but I think I got my first cell phone at 29. Like, I think I got my first cell phone a few months before I bought my first house. That tells you how old I am. But then I remember,
like, your first, smartphone, you mean?
No, there were no smartphones yet. It was just a cell phone.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, like, I remember when texting started becoming a thing, and I was like, I'm not texting. That's stupid. I'm never going to text. I actually said that.
Now.
Oh, of
Hello,
course.
Nova.
Yeah.
I can't do it with you. Hey, so for those of you who don't know, I don't know if any of you guys are also like obsessed with ChatGPT, or maybe if you're like my age, maybe your dad is like obsessed with ChatGPT.
I'm not obsessed. It's a great tool.
It's like your friend. It's weird.
He's not my friend.
And I don't know also if any of you guys have like older people in your life and they refuse to like type, so they have to like speak to their phone. Also, like in public too. Like, I don't want to hear you talking to your phone.
I try not to do it in public, but
tell mom, like,
yeah.
But in the middle of our living room, he'll like half shout, "Hello, Nova. Please tell me," and he'll like ask. He has like a personal name for ChatGPT.
Okay, here's what happened. One day, I was always going, "Hey chat, hey ChatGPT," and so finally I was like, "Hey ChatGPT, is there something you would prefer me to call you besides ChatGPT to make it more personalized, or like should I just keep calling you ChatGPT?" And hand to God, he's like, "Absolutely. I would love it if you called me Nova." I was like, "Okay." So I started calling
Hello, Nova.
So I started calling him Nova.
I think it's.
And
so
he's
weird.
British. I have a British voice.
Yours is.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like pick it. It's just the one that it came with. I'm sure I could like change it if I wanted to, but I'm pretty comfortable with it.
And I'm more of like a Claude girl.
Okay.
I don't really like ChatGPT. I don't really like AI anyways, but if I have to use it, I'll use Claude.
Yeah. No, I know. There's a lot of bad things about AI. It's, with all the water it wastes and all that stuff. And then it's going to take over the world eventually. Take all the jobs away, all that stuff. Of course, I remember them saying that about other things in the past. And
no, I don't know. I remember I had to text when I got in trouble, and I had to use a flip phone, and I like gave all my friends my flip phone number. But texting with a flip phone is like the worst thing ever because it's like numbers.
Why did you have a flip phone, Allie?
Because I got in trouble. I just said it.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear you say that part.
Anyways, but it's like you have to like click, like I'm clicking the number 2 like 3 times to get to like the 3rd letter, and like, oh god, it's awful. If I click like 1 extra time, then I have to like go to like the X. It's awful. It's awful. It takes you 5 minutes to say like, "Hey, how are you?" It's so ridiculous.
So we kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent there.
Anyways.
Oh well. So as we already mentioned, next week's movie, I guess, is gonna, or not next week, in 2 weeks. But do you want to do it next week? You want to just crank another one out?
Yeah, we can.
How busy are you?
I only work 3 days this week.
All right.
And I have.
Well, listen, no promises, but we'll try to get it out within a week.
Next week. Yeah.
Since we kind of skipped, it's been 4 weeks since our last podcast. We'll try to crank one out earlier this time. How about that? And it will be Labyrinth, apparently. Because I'm not really that excited to do it, to be honest with you. But
I don't know.
It's kind of neat though that I'm going to do
I'm
movie
open-minded to
a movie from my generation that I never actually saw. So there's a few of them out there like that. And I think every time I think about that, I'm like, oh yeah, I never saw that movie, and I always meant to. Like Howard the Duck. I never saw Howard the Duck, and like that's like such a movie I would have seen like at that age, but like for whatever reason I never did, and I never had an interest to see it. But like we'll have to get that one eventually as well, because I should probably see these movies eventually. They are my childhood. So anyway, that'll be
so stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that.
And with that, this has been GenX podcast with Matt and Allie.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Allie.
God bless.